Good afternoon, leaders. Hi. It is I, Andrea, and I'm going to be teaching you all about the individual clothes and what you would say. So what I'm using today is typically some files that you can find on our Facebook pages. So the first one is going to be, you either have this sheet here, okay? So it's going to tell you the questions that you say at the end. Or if you have downloaded and printed out the script for the flip chart for the facial, it is found in there on page 12. Okay, so you always want to remember at the end of your pampering session, you're going to thank everyone for coming out. You're going to tell them that you're going to do their one-on-ones and that they're going to meet you at the couch or wherever the space may be, and that they're going to need to bring their profile, because you want to go over their profile, see kind of what products they liked, or what their wish list was. You're going to see what they currently use. You're going to see what they want to target. Is it their T-zone? Is it larger pores? Do they want a new shade of lipstick? Do they want to find new foundation? So then you're going to start with the hostess and then go one by one, and you're going to tell them, ask them to come sit down with you. And that is the time you get the guest to fill out the ponder pink. So the first question, you're going to sit down and be like, hi, and she's going to say hi back, and you're going to say, so, did you have fun tonight? And she's going to either say, yeah, I had a blast, or no, it really wasn't for me. I only really came for my friend to support her. And so what you would say to that, so if she said, yeah, she had fun, you're going to be like, great, yay, so excited. Or you're going to have the negative, and you're going to be like, oh, I'm very sorry to hear that you did not have fun tonight. May I ask you if there's something in particular that you did not like? And she might say, just wasn't for me, or have a favorite brand of cosmetics or skincare already. Or she's going to be like, I did not like the social group, so I'd rather do this without a whole bunch of friends. So then you can say to her, well, with Mary Kay, we always offer the second appointment, the follow-up. So with that, I would like to book a follow-up with you, and you don't have to have friends. It could just be you. So then you don't have anyone there, it's just a one-on-one. So that might make her happy, because you might have an answer to her telling, I didn't like it, right? So if you had heard that, you could be like, okay, well, I'm really sorry about that. Bye. You're going to ask her why, because it could be a very simple reasoning. So then the next thing is you're going to look at her, and you're going to say, so how does your skin feel? And you're going to touch your skin too, because if you're going to touch it, they're going to touch it, okay? That's the number one thing I always do. And if, even in the pampering session, I let them touch my skin, and then I let them compare it at the end, how smooth is your skin? And a lot of them, right away, my skin is so soft, and I hear about it all the time. So that's one thing you always want to ask. So you're going to say to them, if they're like, yeah, I feel so soft, and that's only after one use. Imagine how it would feel if you used it every day. And then you're going to go over with her, do you have any questions, right? So you're going to ask her about that, and you're going to say, what did you enjoy the best out of everything tonight? Was there anything you really liked, something that you may want to take home with you, or would you like to learn more about it? Right? So you're going to talk to her about it. She might say, I'd really like to try it again. And that's where you're going to go, okay, so let's book your second appointment. Okay? So that's something to remember. You're going to want to ask her all these questions. Did you like the cosmetics that you had? Did you like the color? Was it a different color you wanted to try? Anything like that. Have the microdermabrasion. Would you like to minimize your pores? You're going to go over all these questions, and then you're going to tell her about different products that she can use, and that's going to move you into the second appointment. So either she's going to, when you ask her, was there anything out of the skincare sets? So out of the skincare sets, which one would you like to start with? So you're going to ask her, did you find that maybe the time-wise, you don't want the age fighting right now, so maybe the botanical line or Clear Proof if you have acne, right? So then you're going to ask her, and she's going to answer you. And she might say, okay, well, I really like the time-wise. Okay, great. So was there anything else that you wanted today? So we did try the time-wise cleanser and moisturizer. Now, would you like it in just the two, or would you like the full set? So you're going to get the night solution and the day solution. And then you're going to ask her, was there anything else? And she's going to go, well, Well, maybe. And then you could say to her, you're going to ask these questions like, the foundation. Do you have a foundation that you use at home currently? Which, did you like the stuff that you used today? You're going to find out more and talk to her about that, and you're going to I am just so excited today, sorry. Just full of jitters. So then you're going to go on about different products you're using, the blush, the foundation, the bronzer, or, did you like the mascara? Just let you know more about how the mascara that you buy at the store is full of tar, ours is beeswax. You're going to go over different products that she used, because you want to cover everything that she'd used that day, because she may only tell you that she liked the cleanser and moisturizer, but then go home and go, you know what? I really like the foundation, or, maybe I'd like to get some new eyeliner or something else, right? So you're going to kind of go over everything that she liked and see what she may want to take home with her tonight. And then you're going to go over the options with her, right? And so then you get her when she says, no, there's nothing else that she would want, so you write it all down. And then you go and you say to her, so also I need to see you again for your second facial. And after we set a date here, you get to pick one of these beautiful gifts off the table. So you can show her some gifts, and then, which is best, an afternoon, an evening, weekend, weekday. So she's going to choose one with you. You always give 2 choices, no more. So you can say, I always ask which is best. So she goes, afternoons. Okay, I'm available Tuesday and Thursday. Great, Thursday. Okay, would you like an 11 o'clock or 2 o'clock? And she's going to choose one of them. Don't give more than 2 options, because you're going to let her then give you more options, and it's going to mess up your schedule. You're going to tell her just the 2. Okay, so then you say to her, you book it all up, and you say, now you can pick one of your prizes. So she's going to pick a little gift, and she'll be like, yay, so excited. And you're going to say to her, remember, you cannot open it until your second appointment. Okay. So you can tell her also about some of our girls' nights, different events that we're having, either like a trash and trade, or if we're, doing a different type of models and marketing, or a beauty school. And you're going to ask them about that. And, if they're interested, yes, great, tell them all the information, ask them to come out. If they say no, you can ask them too, like, okay, well, would you still, once they've booked that second appointment, you can say, okay, well, we can also choose your, make your appointment a girls' night. You can bring a few friends with you, you get different hostess specials, and you're going to fill her in all of that. Everybody has different hostess specials, so you're going to show the one that you do. Typically, you can do 3 new guests who've never tried Mary Kay, and if you bring 3 new, you get 30 for free, or $100 for 50. So they have that option, and again, everyone has their own different ones that they can use. Some of them use $25 with 2 guests. Okay, and then you can also offer, tell her all about having the parties, and you want to name it Girls' Night. People get iffy about parties because they think of Epicure and Tupperware. They have to be big parties, where ours is 2 to 3 people. Okay, that's the class, and then 5, 6, you have your girls' nights or more. Okay, so then you tell them about that, and you book that class. So if she says, you know what, then that Thursday is not going to work, get all my friends together, would Friday work? And you look at your schedule, and yeah, you can choose a time if it works. If it doesn't, see if the next day works, and go from there. But you're going to want to just, again, choose 2 different dates that you'll host this party. And then with that, you're going to make sure you talk to her about the guests that she's going to invite, so you can pre-profile them and coach them and get this party very exciting and going. Okay? Or she's going to just book an individual facial. So then you're going to talk to her. And if they start asking any more questions, you're going to tell her all about the coffee, and you're going to go over, if she has questions about sort of the opportunity, you're going to sit there if she doesn't have time for coffee and go through them. Okay, and then you're going to book that within the first 24 to 48 hours. if they don't have time for that appointment. So then you're going to say to them, like, would there be any other reason we couldn't get together for coffee? So I can share with you some company information about Mary Kay. I realize it may or may not be for you, but when you have all of the facts, you can make an informed decision. And if it isn't for you, maybe you know someone who would be perfect. And then if they say, yeah, great, you can be like, great, would tomorrow or the next day be best for you? So when they start talking about it, you can offer it, and if they have time, you can talk that evening. If not, first 24 to 48 hours. Okay? How hard is that? I've become more of a pro with it. I'm really enjoying it. I've been using this script, and I've been following it, and it's amazing. You could ask Miss Vanessa Tiefel, and she can even agree with that too. I've helped her with it. She's now changed to this, and it's great. Like, she's getting sales. I'm getting sales. Everyone else that I've talked to is getting sales. There's more confidence. When you have it and you can read it page by page, you're not going to be having to think too much and messing up. It's going to be a confident teaching. Yeah, so then you will say at the end, like, that's great, awesome. You're going to have your follow-up appointment booked. You're going to have it, either you're going to be giving her receipt for her order, and then you can say, okay, I'll meet you at the end. I can go get it from my vehicle. My inventory's with me. If I don't, I'll drop it off for you. And then you go, done. Great. Who's next? So you're going to get the next person, and you're going to sit down and do the same thing. And the more you do it, the more repetitive it is. But yeah, it's great. So just using those two, either, again, this script with all the questions, or you can use the other script, the one for the flip chart. Two of my favorite things, and it's definitely helped me with my business, and I know it's going to help you with yours. So hey, let me know how it goes, and do definitely post. I'd love to hear if the scripts are working for you. And remember, always do the second appointment. It's very important. But I will talk to you guys later, and I have a few things to do. So good luck, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.